Hello and welcome to Nenslet, a channel for intelligent and curious people like you who are searching for human sexuality in the age of artificial intelligence. And in this channel, we usually try to find the best possible answer to a question. And today's question is how media shapes our views on sexuality. We'll talk about it in detail, of course. But before we proceed, let me tell you one thing. If you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe. It means a lot to me. And if you have already subscribed, tons of thanks for your support. And finally, although I talk about human sexuality, human sexual behaviors, amazing psychological facts about human sexuality, but there is no vulgarity in this channel. And I don't promote any kind of vulgarity through my channel. Finally, today we are going to explore how media shapes our views on sexuality. From TV shows to social media, media has a powerful influence, isn't it? So let's dive in. First of all, media is everywhere. Whether you consider TV, movies, music, social media, and many more other mediums, it plays a big role in how we perceive sexuality. How does it happen? Let's take a look. The messages we see and hear constantly, it bombards us, can shape our beliefs, attitudes, and behaviors. Now, how exactly does media influence our views on sexuality? That's a good question, isn't it? Let's break it down. First of all, one major way media shapes sexuality is through representation. How media will represent the sexuality can make something look from this side or that side. That means it's a kind of I need to talk about some history just because historically media often portrayed narrow and stereotypical views of sexuality. This is media's history says us. For example, LGBTQ plus characters were rare in the past, and when they did appear, they were often portrayed negatively. Yes, I'll talk about it later and I will show you why this happened and how this happened, but it did happen, okay, in the past. Now, the whole thing changes, of course, but in the past it was different. Now, stereotypes can reinforce harmful ideas, first of all, about gender roles and sexual behavior. They can make people feel pressured to fit into certain molds. However, representation is improving. More diverse and positive portrayals help break down these stereotypes. Media also influences sexual norms and expectations. What we see in movies or TV shows can set standards for what is considered as normal or desirable in terms of sexual behavior and relationships. Now, you may say that you may consider, for example, for instance, romantic comedies often portray a certain type of romance that may not be realistic. This can create unrealistic expectations about relationships and sex, which we should not encourage because that creates a different types of view altogether. Advertising plays a significant role because ads often use sexual imagery to sell products, reinforcing the idea that being sexy is key to being attractive and successful, which is wrong, of course. Very, very wrong idea. This can lead to body image issues. I will talk about body image issues in detail later in my later video and how it affects how people see themselves and others, and how it affects negatively not only our our psychology, our behaviors, but overall the society. Now comes social media. Social media is everywhere. Social media has a unique influence. Platforms like there are a lot of platforms, I don't want to name them. They allow people to share their own values on sexuality. This can be empowering, but also brings new challenges. On one hand, and I would like to just add some points here. Like there are some positive things and there are some negative things. Now you are the best judge to what to take and what to purge out. Okay, so on one hand, social media can promote body positivity that I just said and diverse sexual expressions. On the other hand, it can also spread misinformation and unrealistic beauty standards. So, how can we navigate media's influence? on sexuality, isn't it? Media literacy is the key, of course, because media literacy is something that we need to talk about in detail in later video. This means critically analyzing the messages we consume and understanding their impact. So media literacy is very important fact. Ask yourself, who created this content? From which is the resource? I mean, you directly challenge the resource, question the resource, because resource is very, very important, isn't it? What message are they sending? How does it make me feel about myself and others? You need to question yourself, isn't it? Media has a powerful role in shaping our views on sexuality. By becoming more media literate, we can better understand and navigate its influence. That is why media literacy is very, very important. So, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more insightful content. Stay safe and take care.